I just became really interested in heat pumps when I first heard about them. And I did a lot of research. A friend and I attended a lot of webinars. I was very interested in emissions and reduction and cost reduction mostly. I'm very concerned about climate, so I would like to reduce my emissions as much as possible in the ways that I can in my home. I have to say that the Guelph Greener Homes Loan Program was, quite an influence. Like, it really made a difference to me. I have a ducted, cold climate, air source, variable speed heat pump. So I live in a century home, and I thought it would be better to have the ducted system. Yes, I did. Yes, I had an energy audit when I first moved to my home, actually, and then again before getting the heat pump. I insulated in the attic, to the utmost that I could do, and I also did some foam insulation in the basement. When I first thought about installing the heat pump or getting one, I contacted a contractor whom I know, a friend, and he was able to recommend an HVAC company that he thought would be good. He also came and helped and looked, to see where the register should be, because I didn't have ducts prior to getting the heat pump. And then from that point on, the HVAC company, did the installation. Installing ductwork did lengthen the process a little, but not significantly. The basement is unfinished, so that made it a lot easier. There are additional benefits of having a heat pump, and I think it's primarily around the type of heat. It's very consistent, so it's not, and especially because you have a variable speed, or I have a variable speed heat pump, which means that it doesn't sort of come on and then drop off. It's just a consistent, warm, stable heat. It's really quite nice. Sure. I think one of the most problematic things is that there is some disinformation or misinformation, or perhaps just caution or fear out there about heat pumps. And a lot of it has to do with this idea that you might need a backup. A lot of people have spread this idea that you need a hybrid system or a gas furnace to back up your heat pump. And that's really not necessary. A cold climate heat pump is intended to work, to -25. They have a backup system in it. It has auxiliary heating, which is sometimes also referred to as heat strips. And so that heating comes on to supplement the heat that the heat pump itself can generate. And it's just, if you had something else, it would be entirely redundant, especially in southwestern Ontario or southern Ontario, where we don't have that many nights or days that are that cold in the winter. It's not something that you have to think about or worry about. The technology has been around for a long time, and they work really well. Oh, absolutely. I think they're great. They're cost efficient, they're hyper efficient in the way that they work. They completely reduce emissions, and you get the added benefit of having air conditioning, which I didn't have previously. So that's really wonderful. I highly recommend them.